Hey guys, Joe here. When I was growing up, I played a lot of soccer. And before every game and before every practice, they would have us go and run a lap and then do stretches. And back when I was growing up, that was the norm, that was the standard. That's what everybody did. You did static stretches. And that's how everybody got ready for a game. When I started running probably, 10 years ago, I would do static stretches because that's what I always knew. That's what I always did. And I thought that that was the best thing for me. And you know, for some people it is. And I would just do static stretching until one day I pulled a muscle. I was trying a challenge and I pulled a muscle in my calf, and I thought there's got to be a better way. So I started to watch a lot of YouTube videos. There are literally tens of thousands of videos on how to warm up for a run. And I watched a lot of them. And from those videos, I developed my own warm-up routine. I'm not saying my routine is the best for you. I'm not saying your routine will be the best for me. Everybody's different. I think if I did every warm-up that I saw on a video, I'd be warming up for hours and never have time to run. And I think what's really gonna change your running is doing the research and finding what works for you. Not necessarily my routine or anyone else's routine, but find the routine that works for you. Target those areas that get stiff or that hurt after a run, and warm up those areas before. Or if you want to just follow me to get started, that's perfectly fine as well. But here we go. Okay, so I like to be close to something I can hold on to, because a lot of the warming up that I do throws me off balance, and it's always good to hold on to something while you do some of these. So I usually start off by just doing heel to toe rock. So you just rock back and rock forward, and that kind of warms up your ankles and your feet and your tendons, and just kind of gets them going, gets them used to moving. Usually do this about 10 times. And I don't know how many that was because I was talking, but let's just do a couple more. Okay, that's 10. So the next thing I do is you want to really warm up your hips and your midsection and get those going. And so I do kicks. So first I go front to back. So you don't want to start out really high. You want to kind of ease into it. And get higher as you go. Okay, and that's why I have a brace here, because it really throws you off balance. And then I do the other side. And this really gets your hips working, gets them moving, gets them lubed up, if you will, I guess. And it really starts to get them warmed up. And then I take it, I do the same thing, but I go side to side. So you go in, and then you kick out. This really gets your adductors in here and the outside of your hip warmed up. So then you do the other side. Okay, and then that gets your hips going. And then what I like to do, I don't know what these are called, but I've seen a lot of runners do them, where you lift up and then you rotate out and then you go down. So I usually do that, 4 or 5 times on each side. And you can I really feel my hips pop when I do that. And then the last thing I do is I take one knee and one elbow and kind of twist like that. I don't know if you heard that pop, but it really pops my back and it really gets my back moving. and then I kind of do like this a few times. And then I'm warmed up. Sometimes I'll do a little bit with my shoulders. You get them stretched out a little bit, because really your arms do quite a bit of work too when you run. So you want to get your shoulders loose and not tense. And when you run, you want to relax your shoulders. You want them to be down. You don't want to be running like this, like a lot of people do. You want to have them down and back and just relax and swing those arms. And that's how I warm up. So thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.